Here are my college predictions. This is going to be quick picks for Sunday. I woke up late, so sorry I didn't do any of the 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock games. So we're just going to do the rest of the games for today. We're pretty much going to do them all in one video. So here we go. We got Indiana State and Valpo. Give me Valpo to win this one. Valpo's a better team at home, and Indiana State's not been that great this year. Moving on, we're going to Bradley versus Southern Illinois. Give me Bradley in this one. I see Southern Illinois favored in this one. They are a good home team and all, but I think Bradley's got to prove some more to their conference before conference tournament time. I think they're either third or second in the conference right now, so if they can bump up to at least second and stay at the second seed for their conference tournament, probably have a better route to the conference tournament championship and maybe win it. But that's my pick, Bradley. North Texas, Temple. Give me North Texas. North Texas looked good the last two games defensively, and if you watch that Memphis game back, they really did go to the free throw line a lot, and Temple does foul a lot. So if they can replicate what they did against Memphis against Temple, then I'm going to take North Texas in this one. Their defense is really good too. So North Texas for me. Moving on, we have South Florida versus FAU. Give me South Florida in this one. Very easy. FAU is just on the downhill. They're not a good team anymore. They are very bad. They are on a major losing streak. So South Florida is the best team in the conference already. So give me South Florida in that one. And this one is Tulane versus UAB. I'm going to take UAB in this one. They played all right at home. Tulane's been all right too. So yeah, I'm just going to go with UAB. I'm going to just keep it with the Blazers today. They're really good offensive team. Defensively, they could be a little bit better, but yeah, I'm just gonna go with the offense in this one. Next slate of games up, we got Fairview versus St. Peter's. I'm gonna take St. Peter's in this one, even though they let me down in the last one. I'm gonna keep them at home. I think they've only lost one home game at St. Peter's, so and plus they need to boost up their overall in the conference. So give me St. Peter's in this one. Not going to say this isn't going to be a close game, but yeah, St. Peter's. This is a good game right here. Merrimack versus Quinnipiac. I'm going to take Merrimack in this one, even though Quinnipiac is favored by 3.5. Merrimack has been the best team in this conference. They have one of the best defenses in this conference, too. The zone they play is pretty insane. Not a lot of teams can play around it, and they force them to throw up bad shots most of the time. So give me Merrimack in this one. We have Oakland versus Robert Morris. I'm going to take Oakland in this one. I know Robert Morris is favored in this one. They have a great record. I guarantee they probably have a great record at home. But I'm going to say that Oakland probably shoots the lights out in this one to boost their conference standings before tournament time. We're right around the corner for March. So Oakland in that one. Wright State versus Cleveland State. Cleveland State's terrible. Wright State's better. It's just easy there. So give me Wright State. Then we have IU Indy versus Purdue Fort Wayne. Give me Purdue Fort Wayne. They're a great offensive team, but defensively they still lack a little bit. But the other team's not that great either. So just give me Purdue Fort Wayne to win that one. Moving on to the next slate of games, we have Iona versus Niagara. I'm going to take Iona in this one. Iona's not been that great at the road, but Niagara is not that great at all in general if you just look at the record. Only 6 wins on the season. Iona's an up-and-down team. They play a lot of different lineups this whole entire season, but I think Iona gets it done. So yeah, give me Iona in that one. We have Mercer versus Siena. I'm gonna go with Siena in this one. I think Siena just came off a big win in the conference. I think they just beat Quinnipiac or No. They beat somebody. I don't know who they beat. They beat somebody just a couple days ago. But I'm gonna take Siena in this one. Moving on, we got Drake versus Northern Iowa. I'm gonna take Northern Iowa in this one. Obviously, they're favored by 8.5. Drake's not been that great this year, which is kind of surprising. Drake's usually a pretty decent basketball school when it comes to basketball, but they just been on the downhill. Maybe it's just coaching. Who knows? But Northern Iowa in this one. We move on. We're going to Illinois State versus UIC. Give me Illinois State in this one in an upset, pretty much. UNC is pretty all right. They're a decent team at home. They're really good offensively, but I just don't see them comparing to Illinois State in this one. So Illinois State. Then we have Green Bay versus Milwaukee. So basically this one is staying in Wisconsin. Just a road trip for Green Bay to go to Milwaukee. I'm going to take Milwaukee in this one to defend home. I guarantee this is just like a small rivalry game. So both teams are probably going to play at their absolute best. So yeah, just give me a Milwaukee in this one. Moving on to the next slate. We have Davidson versus Dayton. Davidson versus Dayton. Dayton has not really been that great of a team. They did go on a little skid there, but obviously they bounced back. Dayton at home against Davidson. I would take Davidson spread, and then I would take Dayton to win this one. I think Dayton can win this one, but I think it's going to be a tighter game than everybody thinks. It could be I can see it being a 2 to 3 point game for Davidson to lose by. Because as I said, March is around the corner, so both teams got to play for something. So give me Dayton to win, Davidson spread. Eastern Kentucky, Northern Alabama. I'm going to get Eastern Kentucky in this one. Northern Alabama's been trash from what I've seen. So Eastern Kentucky. Charleston versus Campbell. I'm going to take Charleston in this one. Charleston's been a really good basketball team this year in their conference. And Campbell's been all right at home. That's why they're favored at home right now. But give me Charleston to win this one to boost the rankings still. Then we have Belmont versus Murray State. I got Belmont in this one. Murray State's been all right this year. They did go on like a 4-game losing streak, and that's including 2 home losses. So they were really good at home, but they've been falling off a little bit. And Belmont's just been looking like the best team in this conference, and they look like a team that can make the Sweet 16 this year. I wouldn't doubt that. If they get the 12th seed in any of these games for March Madness, I can see them making a little run. Usually 12 seeds do make runs, but give me Belmont on that one. San Francisco versus San Diego. I'm going to go with San Francisco in this one. I think they look like one of the better teams in the conference. I think they play in the Gonzaga conference, which I don't understand why Gonzaga's still in the conference. Not going to lie. They should probably move away and go to a different conference, but they're probably just a little too scared to play in real competition basketball every night for conference games. But give me San Francisco to win that one. Moving on to the next slate. And the final slate, we only have 3 games. We got Seton Hall and Butler. Give me Seton Hall in this one. Seton Hall's still got a great defense. Their defense does carry them through majority of their games. Their offense does still lack a little bit. Butler's not been that great of a team. They have some good wins, but I'm going to take Seton Hall in this one. I'd take them by the spread too. That's probably a really good spread for them. Moving on, we have Townsend versus Marymount, I think it's how you say it. Give me Marymount in this one. Townsend's been great this year at home, but on the road, not really. So I'll take Marymount in this one. Last game on the slate, we have Oregon State versus Seattle U. I'm going to take Seattle U in this one. They have a really good defense. Offense is kind of lacking, but Oregon State also doesn't have a great offense or defense. So I can see Seattle U just putting a BTA to this team. But if it is a close game, I guess Oregon State's a little bit impressive, but that means Seattle U's probably on the downhill, and they probably won't do anything in their conference tournament. But yeah, that's all my predictions for today. Only doing one video, but yeah, let me know if what you guys got in the comments down below with any of these games that are going on. Yeah, see you in the next one. See you tomorrow. Oh wait, we might do some All-Star predictions for the NBA tonight. I'd have to look into it a little bit more, but that'd probably be a little bit later. Yeah, so follow, like, whatever.